Hello guys, welcome to another basic lesson, and in this lesson I'm gonna show you how to use conditional operator. That's another basic program to show you, and after that we will get into the proper coding where we will take inputs from the users and everything and use the layout. But for now, just a coding to show you how to use if else. So like we previously learned how to declare variable. Let's declare here with values like num1 is to 20 and num2 equals to 40, and let's use if num1 is greater than num2, display console.log. Let's display it properly. One is greater, or we can use plus operator to concatenate. Okay. Else num2 is greater. Let's run this statement. So it says num40 is greater. So we should mention it like if it's num1 or it's num2, and I'm adding the space here so that values are not touching each other. Let's run again. It says num2 40 is greater. Okay, but the problem here is like, let me test another thing. Let's make num1 bigger just to be sure that it's executing correctly. Yes, it is. But what will happen if both will be having same values? It will say num2 is greater. Why? Because it's running the else statement and it's not checking if it's bigger or not. So for that, we will use if else. Sorry, else if. This semicolon thing is optional. Like, if you put it, that's good. If you don't use it, still it takes us end of a line. But it's important, like if you want to use two set statements in single line, then semicolon is important. But if you are moving it to the next line, then it's fine if you don't put a semicolon. And because it's a single line code which we need to run, that's why I'm not putting braces. But if the code is of multiple lines, then you can put braces. Like this, then you can have more lines of code need to be executed if this condition is true. But if it's just a single line statement which needs to be run, then you don't need to put braces. So let's run it now. Now it says both are equal. Just test it again by changing the values. None to is greater. So that if else, the conditional operator seems to work well. So on next lesson, we will take values from the user and then play with that and will print the result in the screen.